everyone, we're back, and today we're going to talk about the final two predictable vowel teams. Remember, a predictable vowel team always represents the same sound. So when you see AI, you know it always says A, and AY always represents A. We know that OA always represents the O sound, and OE always says O. Today we're going to talk about the final two predictable vowel teams, EE and IGH. And while these two are not related like OA and OE, we're putting them together so that we can do two predictable vowel teams this week. Let's start by taking a look at the predictable vowel team EE. We know that in the predictable vowel teams we've learned so far, position plays an important role. So I'm going to let you decide if you can see where EE can be found in a word. Listen to these three words: eel, weed, tree. What sound is EE making? Where can it be found? You're right. EE represents the sound E and can be found in the beginning, middle, or end of a word. Now let's look at the predictable vowel team IGH. Listen to these words: sigh, high, fight, night. It can be found at the end of a syllable or followed by the letter T. Sight, fight, night. Let's take a look at why we need an IGH. That's pretty weird, right? Why don't we just use the letter I as an open syllable, like open I says I? Well, here's why. No English word ends in the letters I, J, U, or V. So we can't have the word sigh be S-I. We have IGH as a predictable vowel team to replace open I so that no English word ends in I. You're probably thinking, well, what about the word high or spaghetti? Those are not English words. Those are words that comes from a different language. High is actually a word that comes from a Native American language, and spaghetti comes from Italy. Okay, so let's do some decoding with these new predictable vowel teams. We know that it's always about the vowel and whether the vowel is short or long. We know that if a vowel is followed by a keeper consonant, the vowel will be short. So let's add in some of our predictable vowel teams and see what happens. Okay, we know that IGH can only be found at the end of a syllable or followed by the letter T. Read these words with me. Dite, IGH says I, D-I-T, dite. Fight, chite. Jeez. Pite. We could also take off this final sound and have pie, die, lie, and nigh. And you'll notice that a lot of those words were real words, but not spelled with an IGH. There's another few ways that we can represent the I sound at the end of a word, and you'll learn about those in the coming weeks. Okay, let's take a look at EE. We know that EE can be at the beginning, the middle, or the end of a word. Let's take a look. This word is neat. This word is een. This word could be cheen. This word could be chi, tea, fee, and feed. Just for review, let's take a look at some of our other predictable vowel teams. How about this? Can I do this one? Nope. AI only goes at the end. That would be fey, faux, nay. But I know that no English word ends in I, so I would have to use a Y or have a final consonant, nade. Okay, so that's decoding or reading predictable vowel teams. Now let's take a look at one syllable predictable vowel teams, and we're going to encode or spell them. If you have sound boxes, take your sound boxes out now. Let's pretend that I want to write the word feel, and I'm not sure how to spell it. Step number 1 is ask yourself how many syllables are in the word. Feel has 1 syllable. I'm going to use sound boxes for 1 syllable words. Tap out the sounds in feel. F, e, o. Each sound is captured in its own box. So I put e in 1 sound box because it is making 1 sound. How about the word light? Please turn on the light. How many syllables? Light. Tap out the sounds in light. L, I, t. L, I, t. How did I do? Oh, if I just use the letter I, it has a keeper consonant, and this actually says lit. So I need to use the vowel team IGH to spell light. How about the word see? I see you. S, E, S, E. Vowel team EE goes in 1 sound box. And how about the word sigh? I'm so tired, I feel like I could just sigh. How many syllables? Sigh, 1. Tap out the sounds in sigh. S, I, S, I. How did I do? Nope, I can't have an English word end in I, so I need the vowel team IGH. Sigh. Okay, let's move on to 2-syllable words. First, we're going to decode. Pretend that I come to this word in text and I'm overwhelmed. I have no idea how I'm going to read this word. Am I going to guess? Nope. I'm going to use a decoding strategy and break it up into syllable parts. So, my first step, find your vowels. Notice this time that my vowel sound is represented by 3 letters. So I circle the whole vowel team and I put 1 V because it's just 1 vowel sound. Next step, look up for consonants in between my vowels. And I have 2 consonants in between the vowels. When I have 2 consonants between the vowels, they slide and divide. So I'm going to slide and divide my 2 middle consonants. What is my first syllable? Mid. I know it's mid because a keeper consonant is keeping this vowel short. Mid. My second syllable is n-I-t. Night. Mid, night. The word is midnight. Okay, let's try another one. Write this word on your syllable surgery paper. S-I-G-H-T-S-E-E. I see this word in text and I don't guess based on the first letter. I slow down my brain and I read through the whole entire word syllable by syllable. So find your vowels, and I notice that IGH is one vowel sound, so I circle it and mark it with one V. And I know that EE is also a vowel team, so I mark it with one V. Next step, I look for consonants in between my vowels, and I have two consonants. When I see two consonants between the vowels, they slide and divide. So I slide those two consonants apart, and I read one syllable at a time. This syllable is S-I-T, sight. This syllable is S-E-C. My word is sight-see, sight-see. Okay, well let's now now that we've decoded, let's now encode or spell two-syllable words with these two predictable vowel teams. I want to spell the word 16. My sister will be 16 next weekend. What are my steps for spelling when I don't know how to spell a word? Step number 1, how many syllables? 16. I'm going to draw two syllable scoops because I have two syllables, 16. My next step is to tap out the sounds in the first syllable. S, I, x. S, I, x. And then I always want to check about my vowel sound. This is the I sound, so I have a keeper consonant that keeps my vowel short. My second syllable is teen. T, E, N. T, E, N. How did I do? You're right. This would say 6-10. If I want my vowel to be long, I need to do something. I need to leave it open, give it a magic E, or give it a vowel team. And in this word, the vowel team is EE. This word is 16. Okay, I want to spell the word weekend. I'm so ready for the weekend. How many syllable scoops does weekend need? Week, end. Week, end. Let's tap out the sounds in the first syllable. Week. W, E, K. Week. End. E, N, D. And I must check my vowel sounds each time. I needed this to be E, and I represented it with an EE vowel team. And I wanted this to say eh, so I gave it keeper consonants. Weekend. Last one is limelight. Limelight. My friend Kate loves to be in the limelight. How many syllables? Lime, light. Tap out the sounds in lime. Ooh, I, Ooh, I know that this is a long I, so I'm going to give it a magic E to make sure that it represents the I sound. Lime. Now I'm going to do the same with light. Ooh, I, t. Ooh, I, t. And I'm familiar that light has the IGH vowel team. So this word has two long I sounds, lime, light. The first is represented with a magic E, and the second is represented with the IGH vowel team. Thanks for joining me for the last two predictable vowel teams. Have a great week.